Hello. I'm Fiona Kiri from Style Liberation and also the founder of Facebook group 35 Plus Where to Shop. We help women 35 plus to create a wardrobe full of outfits that they absolutely love without having to start from scratch. And I'm going to share with you this week's piece of the week. It is the Oxford Lottie Knitted Tube Skirt and it's in dark plum and it's $129 at the moment. Style personality wise, I actually think this is great for your classics, especially if you want to do something that's a little bit more casual to smart casual. It is great for your relaxed naturals because I love a knit skirt in terms of, the comfort and the stretch and everything else. So, it feels warm and cozy in winter and a great alternative to jeans as well. It is fantastic for your creatives, your feminines, your sultries, and also your elegance. So it's got heaps and heaps of versatility. In terms of colour palette, I do think it is much cooler colour. So even though it looks like a little bit like a wine colour here, it does have a little bit more of that sort of pink tone to it. So great for your cool muteds and also cool clear families. So that includes your cool clear bright, cool clear deep, cool light, and also your cool soft as well. And if you are a neutral warm palette, you may find that it may blend in quite well there as well with some of your core or neutral colours. In terms of body shape, I actually do think this works really quite well for all body shapes. As we keep saying, it's actually more important in terms of how you actually use it to create different shapes with your body and the clothes that you put on. So that's what I want to talk about now in terms of what I'm doing at the moment is I'm creating a little bit more of an inverted triangle shape because I'm keeping it really streamlined on the bottom half and adding something that's lighter and brighter up top to create that width up the top. But likewise, you'll notice when I show you another two looks, how you can create that hourglass shape as well. And if you went for something that's quite boxy on top, if I took the tie out of this jumper, then you could do a quite straight up and down look as well, which is great if you are a rectangle shape. So really, really versatile. Now, when we bring anything into our wardrobes, what we say at Style Liberation is you have to be able to style it up at least 3 ways. And that can be 3 ways in a casual sense, 3 ways in a work sense, or bar wear or event wear, that type of thing. But I actually want to show you how this skirt can go from casual to smart casual to smart business and then also bar wear. So just talk a little bit through this smart casual look. So what I've done is I am playing a lot with colour here. Generally when we see people go for a deep plum, they usually pair it with a core colour or a print or pattern just to keep it soft. I like to push it a little bit with colour, so I've gone for this beautiful sort of sea green colour with it. But it goes, it's the same intensity of colour and it's also the same temperature of colour. So it works, but it's a little bit different and out there. What I have done though is I've actually paired it with a deep grey. So deep grey boots and tights rather than doing it with black so that it doesn't look too stark. Sometimes the black tights can look a little bit stark. The other thing I've done is this is actually quite a boxy jumper, and what I've actually done to sort of give myself a little bit of waist shaping and also then to create that width across the shoulder line is that I've actually just tied a little hairband there just to give it a little bit of tuck and keep it in place. You can also just tuck it in to the waistband. It's got a really great thick waistband here. So yeah, it's really nice and firm around the tummy area. So I like to do that, but you'll see how I style it up with a few more. So just give me a moment and I will show you some other options, 2 other options. So if you want to mix it up for work, what you can do is add a blazer or a beautiful blouse. And look, I've opted for going for deeper colours here because that works for my colour palette. And I have paired it with black tights and boots for this particular outfit because I've matched it up the top with a deeper colour. But if you're someone who's cool muted, then blending it with some beautiful, mid blues, a nice light ice blue would be amazing, like maybe a little bit more of that chambray colour, or any of your greys will be absolutely fantastic as well. The other thing I want to point out about this skirt is that it's also a midi skirt, and I know for me, because I've got really great strong calves, cutting mid-calf for me actually makes my legs appear a little bit wider. So what I tend to do is I tend to wear just even a little bit of a heel will really help just create that length through the leg, and also just give me that sort of length through the body as well. So a look for smart business. So let me show you a barwear look now. So last but not least, we've got a bit of a barwear look, but to be completely honest, you could do this look for work. It's just that you probably pare back on the earrings a little bit depending on how sort of creative, dramatic you are and your work dress code. So for this one, you could just pop a blazer on for work, take it off, swap out the earrings and do it for barwear for a little bit of fun. So they are it's our one-piece three ways, and it is our piece of the week, which is the gorgeous Oxford Lottie Knitted Tube Skirt in plum, deep plum, and it's $129 at Oxford at the moment. Thanks for joining us, and if you'd like to find out more brands that are going to be perfect for you based on your style, personality, your colour palette, body shape and also dress code, then you can pop over to 35pluswearshop.com and download our free retail guide. And then we'd love to invite you to our Facebook group 35 Plus Wear to Shop, where we have over 5,000 women helping each other find the perfect pieces for them. Take care and we'll see you next week. Bye.